Hello YouTube, it is me, Raina, and I am back. So I'm here to give my thoughts and review Love Design, all of it. So my overall feelings of Love Design is that I enjoyed every last minute of it. This has become one of my top GLs of the year. I mean, GLs this year to me have really stepped up their game, but this one stepped up in a very different way. I remember hearing about this show like earlier this year. I remember seeing the pilot trailers and kind of, waiting for it to come out. It was one of the ones that I was like, okay, I see what they're doing. And I was kind of intrigued, but it wasn't one of the ones that I was highly anticipating this year. But through watching this show, the original 8 episodes and now the special episodes, I can clearly say that this show blew me away. It stars Cal and Jane, the two leads who play Akbab and Rin. These two ladies have fantastic chemistry. And I like that we start off with them not liking each other in the show. They're opposites. There's a big age difference. But throughout the show, we learn that their paths have crossed in the past when they were in Japan, and kind of the almost of it all, Rin finding Akbab's, journal where she would draw for her architecture job. They're both architects. They both work at the same company. And I just love how they really woven their story together throughout the whole entire show, and how both characters really changed with each other and separately. Because Akbab, she's just coming off of a relationship that ended like 10 years ago with her rival company. And, we delve into that with her. Rin is a newcomer into the industry. She doesn't want to work anywhere, but reluctantly, she starts working at Akbab's company. But then she realizes that the art that she fell in love with was drawn by Akbab. And they start to really, hang out with each other because they're co-workers, obviously. They look at this house that's an assignment from their customers that they are trying to reinvent their house and, fix up in a certain way. So they basically like house sit and kind of try to reorganize the house. And with that, they spend some quality time with each other and get to know each other better and try to emulate the couple who they are, house sitting for. And they go to Japan and they kind of role play, but within that role play, romance, of course, also blossoms. And, Akbab is kind of on the back end because, like I said, she is still fresh. Even though it's been 10 years, that breakup is fresh because her ex-girlfriend is still, unfortunately, in her life trying to, apologize or trying to get some quick forgiveness from Akbab, and she's very resistant to that. And so she has, her walls up. But with Rin, who is very prickly, very out there, very extroverted, very expressive with her feelings, through that, she was able to kind of one by one break down Akbab's walls and let her feel the love that Rin is giving her. And I just love how they just develop both of them in this relationship, and how there's open communication and how their declarations of love and care for each other, it's the big things and the small things that make them fall in love with each other. And the writing, the cinematography is beautiful. The direction is great. And the fact that these are two veteran actresses who have been in the Thai industry for a very long time, you can really tell with that experience and how they interact with each other. And, the intimacy that they share with each other as actresses, I really, really loved. And I just really enjoyed the show. It's a comfort show, and there is angst there is drama there, but it's handled in a very mature way. I'm liking that, these are mature characters. They're well into their careers, and, when it comes to certain conversations, they're able to really be head on about it and everything. But Yeah, I've really enjoyed the show. This is a very, very high recommendation. If you have not seen Love Design, please watch it now. The whole entire show is out, plus the special episodes. You will fall in love with them. You will laugh, you will cry, your heart will flutter. It's just amazing. So, what do y'all think about Love Design? Leave your comments down below, and bye, YouTube.